The debt battlefield, 2 opponents, 2 playbooks, 1 winner. Welcome to the interrogation room. Most people fighting debt are losing before they even finish their first cup of coffee. Why? Because they are using the wrong playbook. They treat every letter like it's coming from the same shadowy figure, but in this game, there are 2 completely different opponents. You have the third-party debt collector, and then you have the original creditor. If you treat a debt buyer like a bank, or a bank like a debt buyer, you are going to get flattened. Fighting a debt collector requires federal law with sharp teeth, while fighting an original creditor is a war of contracts, disclosures, and cold-blooded negotiation. Today, we are putting the right weapons in your hands so you know exactly which playbook to pull from your trench coat. Let's identify the first target, the third-party debt collector. These are the bottom feeders who buy your account for pennies on the dollar, sometimes as low as 1 cent on a dollar. They didn't lend you a dime, they bought a spreadsheet. Because of this, they are bound by the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, or FDPA. Under 15 U.S.C. 1692, there are strict rules about how they talk to you and what they must prove. Your first move? Do not pay, do not acknowledge, and do not confirm your identity. Instead, hit them with a debt validation letter under 15 U.S.C. 1692 G. They have to provide the amount, the name of the original creditor, and proof they actually have the right to collect. If they can't produce the original signed agreement, and most debt buyers can't, they must cease collection. If they violate these rules, you can sue them for up to $1,000 per violation. Now, let's pivot to the original creditor, the big banks like Capital One or Bank of America. These guys actually created the credit, and the FDPA usually doesn't apply to them. You can't just send a simple validation letter and expect them to vanish. You need a different set of tools. Your leverage here comes from the Truth in Lending Act. Did they disclose the APR and finance charges correctly? If those disclosures were messy, you might have the right to rescind or invalidate the agreement. You also have the contract itself. Did they apply unauthorized fees or change rates without notice? Every mistake they made is a leverage point for you. Combine this with the Fair Credit Reporting Act to challenge inaccurate data they've sent to the bureaus, and suddenly you aren't a beggar, you are a negotiator standing on a mountain of documentation. An operator doesn't just scream "I don't owe you" and hope for the best. An operator builds a file. Every letter you send must be certified mail. Every response must be copied and dated. This file is your ammunition. When you walk into a negotiation with a binder full of FDPA violations or truth in lending discrepancies, the dynamic changes instantly. A collector facing a potential lawsuit is much more motivated to settle quietly. The goal isn't to manufacture conflict, it's to enter a conversation from a position of absolute strength. If the pressure gets too high, you bring in the reinforcements, the CFPB, the state attorney general, or a consumer law attorney who will often take a strong case for free. You are building a record that cannot be denied. Here is the 5-move framework for the savvy operator. Move 1, identify your opponent. Check that notice, is it the bank or a buyer? Move 2, send the right letter. Use the FDPA for collectors and a written account dispute for creditors. Move 3, build that file. Certified mail is your best friend. Move 4, use that documentation to negotiate. Don't just dispute, move them to a settlement. Move 5, know when to call in the pros. The debt collection system was built on the assumption that you would respond with fear. But fear is for the uninformed. Now that you have both playbooks, there is no excuse. Identify the opponent, pick up the right weapon, and move accordingly. Please subscribe so you will be notified of new uploads. Press the like button, it helps our algorithm. Thanks for watching.